today I made a trip to the Peoria DMV and had an interesting experience with the Peoria Police Department. I just want to say that there was a couple of times that my gimbal destabilized my camera. I did the best that I could during the circumstance, but there were a few times also where I got a little heated and misspoke, but I'm trying the best I can to remain calm, and I'm going to try and work on trying to keep my cool a little bit better in the future. With all that being said, here's the show.
This way?
Yeah, that's fine.
Now serving A109 at counter 6.
So what are you doing?
Taking some pictures.
We can't take pictures in here.
Yeah, I can, ma'am.
You got debit credit card? You got cash? You gonna make the money? Oh, maybe. Well, I'll tell you what. If you don't have it, well,
I just tried telling you.
come back and see me. Yeah, you do. He's recorded radio.
Yeah, I told him he can, and he said he can. So
You can't video in here.
Yes, ma'am, I can.
No, you cannot.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Sure, I can.
No, you cannot. There's a big old sign here.
Well, where's the sign at?
I got one in my office here that says there's a
And there's another one over here.
That sign is not lawful.
Here's another one over here that says you cannot.
Sure, I'd be happy to. Now, that sign is not lawful.
Now serving A110 at counter 4.
Number 7 right here.
Okay, so,
I don't know if he's here or not. Okay. Christy was talking to him, and he's
sir, I'm gonna ask that you please turn your camera off because it's not lawful that you have a camera
It
recording
is
in
actually
here.
100% lawful. Actually,
That
it's
sign there that says the use of any
this
device,
sign,
including a cell phone.
this sign right here.
Yes.
This sign right here.
Yes, that sign right there that's by the Secretary of State that has Secretary of State seal on it, because you are in the Secretary of State's office.
I understand, but you
Says
see
you
this
cannot
sign
do that.
right here? This sign right here is not lawful.
That is lawful.
It's not lawful.
If you're in this building, it's lawful.
It's not lawful.
Okay, so we're gonna ask you to leave, okay?
I'm not going to leave. If you would like to call the police, you can go ahead and do that.
Okay, we're gonna ask you to exit, please.
No, thank you. Can I ask who your name is? Can I ask
My
who your
name?
Yes, ma'am.
It's none of your business because you don't put your point.
Do you work here?
I sure do.
Wasn't it your policy to identify the public when asked?
Not when the public don't want to be, not when the public doesn't know, want to respond to me, no.
Oh, I'm responding to you. I'm
No,
talking to you.
I
And I
asked you not to
explained
do
to you.
something.
I explained
asked
to
you
you.
not to do
Don't touch
something.
me.
I'm not touching you.
I explained to you.
I asked you not
No,
to do
you asked me
something.
to do something, and I don't have to listen to it
And
because
so I
it's
don't
not
have to
lawful.
provide my information to you.
Well, then I actually you'd be hindering a complaint process at
Okay,
this
no,
point.
I'm not, because I
You
asked
are.
you I asked you nicely to stop recording because we're not allowed
Ma'am,
to record
I have a
here.
right to record in public.
Okay, and we just told you you're not allowed to record. in
Well, and I'm telling you the information that you're giving me is incorrect.
Okay.
And I would be happy to settle it with the police if that's what you guys decide to do.
here. Yep, and
All right.
you definitely can do that.
Thank you. I will be getting your name up.
Okay, no problem.
And your salary and dates of employment and all that stuff.
Yeah, we can do all of that.
Sure.
Don't bother me. Give me the phone.
Y'all are going to learn a lesson today of what's lawful and what isn't, and what people are allowed to do here and what they're not. I know, and because of the response that I'm getting right now, that's exactly why I'm doing it.
Yeah, that's what I just told him. Yeah, so.
He's threatening us.
That's not a threat. No, that was not a threat. That was me telling you that you guys are gonna learn the law today. That was not a threat, ma'am. A threat would be me saying I was going to do some sort of harm to you, which I would never do. Here we are, folks, once again. Another government office. It's only a reminder that they're always watching us, even though they have a problem when we always watch them. Shout out to Long Island.
I know, that's the problem. We did this last November, and we went on vacation for the winter before they got to us, and they would.
You asked them to leave?
We have asked him to leave and stop recording.
Okay. So you're gonna have to leave.
Is that a lawful order?
Yes.
And if I don't leave,
And you'll be arrested for trespassing.
all right. Just so you know, you're on notice right now for violating civil rights.
Have a good day.
All right. Well, can I get your name and badge number, please?
My name is Officer Wong, W-O-N-G.
And what's the badge number?
1023.
All right.
Have a good day.
All right. Sure will. You're stupid. You're dumb, dude. You guys just got a lawsuit. Great job. Car number 585. I need your supervisor now. No. I need your supervisor, sir.
You want to talk to my supervisor?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. You just violated civil rights. Absolutely. I want to speak to your supervisor. Citizens have the right to record in government buildings and government officials while in the course of their duties. Glick versus Kniff, Smith v. Cumming. I have the right to be in any government building and record. It's my First Amendment right to do so, sir. And you just gave me a lawful order and trespassed me with threat of arrest. Right now. So right now you are in violation of my civil rights under 42 1983 lawsuit for deprivation of rights under the color of law. You got nothing to say about that? You feel good about yourself?
I feel great.
Well, you won't.
Okay.
This is ridiculous, man. Why did you even become a cop?
Well, I became a cop to help people.
Well,
Why
you're
are
not
you in
helping
there?
people. You're violating rights,
What do you
dude.
need help with, man?
I already did my business in there. And now I'm a journalist. I'm gathering content for a story, and you just violated my civil rights, bud.
Okay. Did you tell them that you were in there recording? For
I don't need to
journalism?
tell them anything. That's my Fifth Amendment right, sir. Yeah.
I think you're a bit confused.
No, I think you're a bit confused, and you're going to learn.
Okay.
Do you think I just came out here today and decided to do this because I felt like...
I don't know why you came out here
because
today and
I'm
did this.
smart and I know the law, and you
came
failed.
out
You
here-
just failed an
You came
audit,
out
sir.
here to do this
You
because-
failed.
Oh, you're auditing the
Yeah,
government.
yes, sir.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, and I just audited you and you failed.
Well, great.
Great. I want your supervisor.
I called for him.
All right, good. Tyrant.
Tyrant.
That's what I said. You're a tyrant.
Suppose it's me who's imposing unfair taxes on you too.
Huh?
I'm imposing.
No,
some
you
sort of
you just
tax
use the
and law on
you
that-
you use what auditors call perceived authority.
Auditors?
Yeah, you use what we call perceived
Under
authority.
what authority are you auditing anybody?
What do you mean? I'm a citizen.
Oh, so you get to
What do
audit
you what do you think that press was invented for? Do you think it was to cover football?
invented?
Yeah.
The press was invented.
Yeah, sure. Everything was invented at one point in time, sir.
Sir, are you in need of any mental health
Oh,
services?
really? This is where we're gonna go?
That's what I'm asking.
Because I'm challenging you on a higher intelligence level. Now I need mental health.
I'm asking.
No. You obviously need a lot of help, and to not be wearing that badge anymore. And I'm gonna make sure that happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Need anything else from me before the sergeant gets here?
No, I want you to be here when the sergeant gets here.
Oh, I'm gonna be here.
Good. Well, what basis did you have to trespass me?
You're in a business front.
A business?
Fires,
What kind of a business?
Asked you to leave.
What kind of a business? Is this a public building or is it a private building? Yeah.
Or the services inside.
I've already gotten services. I bought a sticker, and then I went back in to get public information, which is covered under the First Amendment, journalism,
I tell you what.
press, freedom of the press.
You want to speak to the sergeant? You can speak to the
No, I
sergeant.
just want to know why you thought that you had the lawful authority to trespass me illegally.
I did have the law.
No, okay, we'll see about that, buddy. You're so fucked. This is why there's a problem in this country, is because you cops go to school for 6 months and think you're a lawyer. Piece of shit. Tell him that you screwed up. Is that why he's not getting out of the car? Is this your supervisor behind you?
No, it's not.
And you're supposed to show up here and tell them that there's nothing that you can do. Everything I'm doing is lawful. Yeah, I would get on the phone real quick if I were you, buddy. Are you a tyrant too? Or are you good? You gonna trespass me too? Scumbag. Piece of shit.
All right, sir. Sergeant's on his way.
Good.
Got some pulling up there.
Good. Hopefully he does better than you did. Sorry about the camera work, people. I'm a little heated. Hi, sir.
Hey,
Name and badge number, please.
what's that?
Name and badge number?
My badge number is 965. I'm Sergeant Michelle, and you requested us to talk to me?
Yeah, because this officer right here just came inside and gave me a lawful order to be trespassed under threat of arrest for filming in public.
Okay, what was the original thing when you came up and talked to the people inside the driver's license place? What did you ask them?
I told them I was going inside to get some public information, which I was doing.
Okay, something about a bulletin board, is that true?
Bulletin board? Yeah, I went over to the public information and I
Did
filmed all
they
the
ask
public
you to
information.
leave?
It doesn't matter if they asked me to leave.
I'm just asking you.
They did ask me to leave, yes.
Okay, because you're saying our officers told you to leave.
Because after he went up and talked to her, which I have on film,
I got you.
he told her, or asked her if they wanted me to leave, which is fine. And she said yes. And then he turned to me and said, "You need to leave." I asked him, is that a lawful order? And he said yes. And I said, under threat of arrest? And he said yes, if I didn't leave.
It could be. You're saying
No. He said I was under threat of arrest
You
if I
asked him
didn't
that.
leave.
You just told me that you asked him.
I
if
have it on
was
camera
I
regardless,
know.
sir.
I'm just asking you.
But the problem is,
because you want to complain
can't-
on an officer.
No,
so.
yeah, I'm definitely complaining.
Okay, that's fine. But I'm here to take your complaint.
I'm
but
sorry, I'm not trying. I'm just mad at the whole
Yeah,
situation,
well,
dude.
don't be mad. There's nothing to be mad about.
Well, there is. He just violated my civil rights.
Hold on, time out. I'm trying to explain this to you. You said that they asked you to leave and you didn't leave. So
Yes, sir.
then they called
They
the
called
police.
the police, yes, sir.
So if they call the police, we have to respond.
Which is fine.
Okay.
Which, when you guys
So-
respond, I'm expecting you to come out here and tell
Hang
them
on.
I can do
But
this.
This is like their business.
This is the public business.
Okay, but you can still be asked to leave.
No, not unless I've broken the law.
Okay, well, they said that you came in asking for something else, and then you were doing something.
It doesn't matter what I come in this public building
It actually
for.
does.
It doesn't.
They don't just let people in.
That's bullcrap, sir. It's a public building. They don't have the rights to restrict movement
They
to
do
a
with the
public
mask
building.
restrictions and all that.
I
yeah.
talked to the lady before I walked in, and I
I'm not
told her.
argue with you
her-
what their policies are.
Their policies don't
Because
apply to me.
Their policies and procedures.
They don't apply to me.
Well, you're saying that, but they
No,
apply to
it's
everybody.
that's how it works,
Okay,
bud.
but they
No,
apply to everybody.
no, they don't.
Okay, well,
Policies apply to employees. Laws apply to citizens. I didn't break the law. I was in a place I was lawfully
asked you to
allowed.
leave.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
They can't ask me to leave unless I've committed a crime. It's a public building paid for by tax dollars, sir.
If if you're in there for business, you're in there for business.
Sir, don't make me file a complaint on you too.
Okay, well, you can file any complaint you want.
You already earned the city a lawsuit if I choose to do that. And I'm not saying that's what I'm
They
going
asked you to
to.
leave, and all the officer asked you to leave, and you came out. Did you not come out?
I came out under threat of arrest.
Okay, well, he hasn't arrested you.
Because I
and
left.
He's not going to arrest
It doesn't
you.
matter. He trespassed me from a public property without committing a crime.
And they're requesting
That
you
is
to leave.
against the law. Under 42, 1983, deprivation of rights underneath the color of law. I have the right under Glick versus Knitt and Smith v. Cumming to record government buildings and government officials in the course of their duties. You're not talking to some stupid guy who
never
doesn't
said
know.
I didn't
I
say
know,
that.
I know, but you're telling me all this bullshit. It doesn't matter. I talked to the lady before I walked in the door. I told her I was here for public information, which I was here for. I'm a journalist gathering content for a story. They came up to me and started giving me crap about recording stuff on the wall.
And they have policies and
Their
procedures.
policies are not there for them. The policies don't affect me,
It affects
sir.
everyone, and I'll go
No.
find out. I'll go find
You
out.
can go find out.
I
It's
will.
already too late, dude.
will.
And I want a
I will.
complaint made on him,
Okay.
and I want this handled properly. I want them informed that I'm allowed to lawfully, and any citizen is allowed to
Right, and
lawfully
my officer
record in
never
there.
laid hands on you or anything like
He didn't
that,
have
correct?
to.
Okay, but you still
And
left
yes,
the building.
I did.
Okay, well then, I don't know what else.
We need to fix this.
Well, I will talk to him.
All right.
I will talk to him.
All right,
I promise you that.
I don't have to go the lawsuit route. You see?
I understand that.
I don't want to go the lawsuit route if I
got
don't
you,
have to.
and I understand what you're
but
saying.
I want things to be done right, and this was not right at all.
I know, but you got to understand.
You know. Thank you for telling me you know.
Yeah, I know what.
I said it wasn't done right, and you said I know.
See, you're not understanding what I'm saying. I'm not agreeing with what you're saying. What I'm saying here is I will address the driver's license facility. I'll address my officer. You left on your own will. And
No,
you're
I
saying-
didn't. No, I didn't. Because
well,
if I would have left on my own will, it wouldn't have been under the threat of
But you
arrest.
still
I would
left.
still be
You
inside.
still left and came
I would
out here.
still be inside right now. Yeah, because my options at that point were either let him violate my rights or get arrested.
But you got to understand that a business.
This isn't a business, sir.
It is.
No, it's not.
Everything's
No,
a
it's
business.
not.
The church
No,
is a
it's not.
business. Everything
No,
is.
it isn't.
I
This
know.
is a government entity.
I got what you're saying. It's a government entity.
This is no different
But
than
they
me
don't want
walking
people
in.
loitering around. It's no different than someone else coming
This
in there.
isn't loitering.
Well, they can consider that.
No,
loitering.
they can't.
Well, how do you?
Lawfully, this is not loitering. Look
well-
at this. This is ruled. Supreme Court has ruled many times about when I'm doing
what
this.
you came in for to the driver's license facility?
No, I didn't, because I came in here to make sure that people like him didn't violate rights. And
didn't
and
vi-
oh,
he's not
he did.
violating.
He most certainly violated rights today.
If you want to go in there and take care of your business and do your story like you claim you are, then go in and do that.
You guys became the story. Why would I go take pictures of stuff on the wall now when you guys become the story?
Well,
You're
they
the story
they
now.
gotta abide by their policy, and I'm gonna go find out right now what
Okay,
their
go ahead.
policies
I don't
and
know why you're
procedures
getting
are.
all huffy and puffy.
I'm not getting
You
all
are.
huffy and puffy.
You are,
Well,
man.
You're claiming that, but I'm not. This is how I talk to people. Okay, I'm talking to you like no different. I'm gonna talk to this officer. So all I'm
I
saying,
doubt that.
Okay, I'm gonna go in. I'll be right back. Okay, well, we'll find out.
Look, man, you can't trespass people from properties without a crime, dude, especially public ones.
I didn't trespass.
You
They
did.
asked
You
to leave.
did. And I'll tell you exactly why you did. Because you said, listen. No. No, you listen, buddy.
That works.
You think so?
Yep.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good.
You said it was a lawful order and that if I didn't leave, I'd be arrested. That's what you said, dummy.
You would arrest us. I did.
Fucking idiot.
That's why I moved on to the side.
You're the smart one, buddy. You're smart. Sit in that car. This is why you guys need to make sure you learn your rights and you always film the police. If you have a camera, ma'am, yes it will. And if you ever have problems with the cops, you can contact me at ageoftransparency1a@gmail.com and I'd be happy to help any of you.
He ain't playing. He got him a dash. Y'all got him fucked up.
But the cameras don't mean shit, but they hear
Oh, they mean everything in the inside court of law, ma'am. They mean everything.
They recorded the motherfucker killing George Floyd. That camera didn't stop shit. He's
But
still dead.
yeah, he's.
That's what I'm saying. It's different for us.
If they, I understand. I understand where you're coming from, man.
Yeah.
I understand where you're coming from.
It's them cameras different for us.
I understand what you're saying and where you're coming from. I do.
They just did another one when he was in handcuffs. They brought
I'm
him
glad
in.
you out here with the camera though.
But it's guys like me who's gonna get guys like them in check. You're welcome.
It's different for us though. That's why I'm like, go ahead, go
They
crazy.
jumped in the car while the little boy
Here.
was
Get
in the
that.
soda.
Got a YouTube channel?
Yes, sir. It's Age of Transparency 1A. Dude, yeah.
I watch a lot of guys like Blackluster and a lot of those other guys. You know,
Rogue Nation.
Yeah.
He actually just ran my last video at the Peoria Dmv on his channel. San Joaquin Valley Transparency, Bay Area Transparency.
Yeah, that's another one to watch.
All those guys taught me what I'm doing right here.
Good to see it in Peoria.
Yes, sir. It needs it. I only do this because I've had cops screw with me and my friends too many times, and I got sick of it, and so I armed myself with legal knowledge, and I'm out here putting them in check.
I'll have to look you up. I retired a couple of years. This is something I thought about doing.
I got a sticker. It's in my car though. If you have your phone, you could look it up now if you like.
Going to get you registered.
This guy's an idiot, dude.
Good luck, brother.
Thank you.
Get my good side.
So far, that's all I've seen. Looking them back there, trying to fix their mistake. 3 of them conspiring to deprive me of rights. Huh? The cops just tried to violate my civil rights for filming in this building.
And why were you filming?
Because I'm a journalist and I'm gathering content for a story. And I have a right to do that.
Well, goodbye.
Okay, thank you. I'll be fine. 15 minutes. They've been inside almost. Good Lord. Gimbal failed. Yep.
Stand out of the sun. So I didn't catch your name. You have a first name?
I didn't give it.
Okay, you don't want to give your
No,
first
sir.
name? Okay. Anyway, they do have a policy.
Their policy is not for me, it's for their employees.
Hang on, but it's got the law. I just want you to read this. And then there's a guy named Henry. He's a press secretary for all these buildings, all these facilities. He deals with all media stuff, what stuff that you wanted to do. Like,
I don't need to speak with anybody.
Well, you said you were a journalist, but
I was here gathering personal information.
And there's where I misspoke. This cop had me so frustrated after going through this whole experience that I accidentally said I was there to record personal information. I was there to record public information to disseminate to the public. I just wanted to make that clear.
Stuff on the walls.
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah.
For journalist stuff.
Yeah.
And this is the media guy that you need to contact to do this.
I don't need to
stuff.
contact anybody
Okay, but he's
to
just-
walk into public buildings,
Okay,
sir.
hang on. And then they do got signs up about
The
recording.
signs, sir,
about recording.
hold on. Now, the signs are unlawful. In order for the signs to be lawful, they have to have a code of federal regulations on them, sir, just like that gun does on the door. And there also has to be due notice before you even walk in.
Right.
So
Then they do have a policy, and they do. If you want to read
the
this,
policy about recording inside
and
is for their
it does
employees.
state the law about criminal trespass, the state supported land, and all that stuff. Okay?
Which I didn't
and
do.
And it's saying it is a violation. That's why I was going to let you see this.
I didn't violate any
But
law,
it's right
sir.
here, sir.
What? Show me how.
Okay, just start reading it. I want you
Photography
to
and
read
video
it.
recordings. Oh.
And this is from the Secretary of State Police. Okay. It is lawful.
I disagree with you.
Okay, but I'm letting you see that so you can read it through. I want you to see it.
So let's talk about this paper. Photography/video recording in SOS facilities is prohibited. This action is not permissible within the facility due to personally identifying information and sensitive documents being present. If after given notice the individual continues to take photos or record and/or refuses to leave the facility upon being told to do so, he or she may be detained for criminal trespass to state-supported land pursuant to 720 ILCS 5/21-5. So instead of just trying to fix the problem of the design errors inside these buildings, they want to take your rights away instead. Not only take your rights away, but find a way to turn it into a crime. They think that's acceptable. I'm going to be speaking with some legal counsel to really find out all the ins and outs with this, but to me, this is absolutely an attack on the First Amendment, and this should not be allowed by the people.
Okay, so just so you know, that even if this is a law,
Right.
Supreme Court has already ruled that wherever the press or the public is allowed, the press is allowed. Secondly, under Smith v. Cumming and Glick versus Kniff, I have the right to record police officers, government officials, and government buildings.
Yeah, that's fine.
And that's Supreme Court law.
Okay,
So-
that's recording of us out here. But
No,
the
inside
facility.
any
But
public
this is-
facility, sir.
The lawyers have written this up as well.
That's fine.
Okay, and I'm just saying you can take it up with them.
That's all right. I'm
Okay.
still filing my complaint on your police officer for trying to violate my
and
civil
I told
rights.
you I will talk to him. I don't think he was trying to
Oh
violate
no, I'm gonna go
anybody.
down to the police department
That's
and file
fine.
a written complaint.
You can do that.
Okay.
You can totally do that. Thank
All right. Yep.
you. You have any other questions for me or anything?
Am I trespass from this property?
I'm not saying you are or not. They're saying they don't want you in there, okay? Because you need to
Okay,
clear
so
it.
listen.
Wait, look,
No,
let me explain. You won't let me
no,
explain.
no,
You
no,
won't
no,
explain.
no,
You
no.
need to call Henry.
I am going to say this to you.
And then you need to follow
Am I going to be arrested if I go back inside with my camera?
If you go, that's your decision, okay?
If no, I need it to be clear, sir.
I think
Will
the
I
officer
be
was already cleared,
arrested?
but it is-
Will I
they
be
were-
arrested?
They were already cleared up.
No. I don't want to hear from him. You're the one in charge here.
I want you to.
I
read
want
this.
you
Well, you're
to
not reading
answer
this.
my question.
You're not reading.
I'm
this.
not going to read it.
Okay.
I'm
well, then
asking
fine.
you a question.
Fine. We're done talking.
Oh no, we're not done.
I'm not going to sit there.
We're not
and
done
debate
talking.
with this
Well,
all.
why?
all
Because
day with
because you know you guys. Sorry, I apologize for touching.
We don't
you.
know nothing.
Nah, look, dude. I don't understand. Well, why is it so hard to answer a question, man?
If you choose to go in there,
you don't want to read it.
No, I tried to educate you, and you
won't
guys
read
don't
it.
want to
That's
listen.
fine. Well, then we can't tell you what to do. Okay.
Thank you. So what you're telling me is.
I said I can't tell you what to do. If you want to go out and commit a crime, go out and commit a crime. That's on you. Not
But
us.
I'm asking you before I do it. You're telling me if I walk
They're
back in there
telling
with
you-
my
they're
no,
telling you
I'm
you
asking
cannot
what you're
film.
telling me.
They're telling.
I'm asking what you're
I'm telling you what
me.
they're saying and their policies
And you're
and
telling
procedures
me
is right
that-
here. It's right here, sir. It says if you record inside this building, you are committing criminal trespass.
And if
okay?
I do that with my camera right now, are you going to arrest me if I go back in there and do that?
Well, that'll be debatable. Okay?
That's not what I asked.
We're done talking. I'm not going to sit there and talk to you, and you sit there and continually try to
ask you the
trap
same.
us into something.
I'm not trapping.
Let's pay close attention to what he just said. I'm not going to listen to you trying to trap us into something. If I was doing something that was against the law, how would it be trying to trap him into it? I don't get that line of thinking. If you're not doing something that's illegal, sir, then it wouldn't be trapping you into anything.
If I'm trying to try, why can't you ask a legal question?
I just did, and I said.
No, you didn't.
You were told to leave.
I asked you if I go
You
back
left.
in,
You
will
left the
you arrest
building.
me?
You left the building.
Will you arrest me?
I would not be recording if I were you, based on this.
Will you
policy
arrest
and
me?
Based on this.
If
law.
I record in there, will you arrest
I'm
me?
not going to answer that.
It's because you know you can't.
No, well then you can do what you want. It's a free country, okay? And the problem is it clearly states it here that you're trespassing if you're recording inside.
There it is. You're trespassing if you're recording inside. How is it that you can take a constitutionally protected activity and then turn it into a crime and then just say it's trespassing? Huh? Furthermore, the paper that he handed me, it didn't have any statute on it except for the one about trespassing. Where's the statute that it's illegal to film inside of an SOS building? That's what I want to see. Where is that statute?
And you won't read it. You started to read it
Because I know it's not lawful.
Okay.
I know that Supreme Court. I know Supreme Court law, dude.
Okay.
Supreme Court law trumps that. If that's not constitutional, the constitutional wins.
Okay.
Wherever the press is allowed, the people. Wherever the people are allowed, the press is allowed, sir.
You call this Henry guy. You can.
I'll do that. Sure.
Then why don't you take these questions?
Sure, I can do that. I can take it from you.
There it is.
I'll make the phone call.
Make the phone call,
In
and then
in the
they will set
meantime,
this up for
I
you.
want to know if I go inside, are you going to arrest me?
We're done. Okay.
I'm not. I'm asking you a question.
Okay. Well, we're done right now.
I pay you to answer questions.
Yeah. You're not. Okay. I'm just going to tell you, they don't want you in there. Okay?
Okay, and if I go in there, because that doesn't matter if they want
deal
me,
with it
their
then.
feelings.
We will deal with it
What
then.
does that mean?
We'll deal with it.
All right, well then I'm going to assume that you are backing him up on what he said earlier,
I'm
and that
backing-
is,
I'm backing
and
what
that
this
is,
says up.
and
I'm
that
backing what
is
this says
that
up,
if I
sir.
go back inside,
Sir,
you'll
I'm
arrest
backing
me.
up, no, I'm backing up.
That's
what
what
this
I.
says.
That's what you're telling me.
And you were just informed.
You're just
You
beating
were
around the
just
bush.
informed. No, I'm not beating around
You
the
are.
bush. I'm going off what this says.
This is why there's a disconnect between the
Sir,
people and you.
Sir, I'm
You
going
understand
off
that?
what this says. No,
Because
I
you.
don't understand
Yeah,
that.
you
No, I
don't. Yeah, you don't.
No, I don't.
Why?
Because I don't.
Because you guys don't know how to be human.
I am being
You can't
human to
answer
you.
a straight up question. If you tell me that I can't go back in and I'll be arrested, I'll leave. Why do you want me to commit a crime so you can put me in handcuffs?
I don't want you to commit a crime.
Well, why won't you just tell me what's
Because
lawful?
You know what. was
Why
already
can't you
done
just
here.
tell me what's lawful then?
You already know what was done here.
No, I do. I do know what was done.
Okay,
I know
then
that
we're done talking.
I know that a police officer showed
Now,
up.
Obviously, you disagree, and we disagree with
The law
what
disagrees.
What says right here. It says it right here.
Did you take an oath to the Constitution, or did you
It
take an
says
oath
it
to
right
the
here, sir.
policies? And
Sir, it says it right here.
I don't care what that says.
Okay, well then, we've already informed you. Okay.
All right.
All right. Have a great day.
I'm not leaving.
Okay. Well, you guys done here? I'm done. Yeah.
Can I get your name and badge number, sir? Yes, sir.
Yeah, Smith. Smith, 1039.
Thank you.
All right. All right.
Try not to violate any other rights today, sir. Tyrant.
Just before I leave, making sure. You don't need anything else?
No.
Have a good day.
Shameful, dude. Dude. Hey, man.
I'm still recording this.
I know. I appreciate you not here and causing a problem. I'm not here to see you guys. I'm here to make sure that shit's lawful, man. And I don't understand why you guys can't just answer one question, dude. Like, why would you not let a citizen know or not whether or not if they go back in is going to break the law?
Well, it's one of those things, and it's one of those things where you have a government building, and
I know that.
in most places, like out here, obviously,
Sir, this is exactly why I'm doing this. Because inside here, there's no privacy at all. You walk in there and there's privy.
Here would be my argument, and that would be that if the people are given the personal information, say, they're verifying their address, they're verifying their names
In a public lobby.
Well, no, to like the people that are working.
Right, but they're still in a public lobby, which is my problem.
Kind of.
No, it is. It is or it isn't.
No, just hear me out. I'm not disagreeing or I'm just saying I think my contention would be the recording aspect of, and maybe if you were the one at the counter and I was recording you, like say I'm standing there and I don't know what you're doing there.
I was just walking around gathering stuff on the wall.
Whatever. But say you're at the counter and I'm recording you and you're like, you're giving your address, verifying your address, your date of birth and stuff. That's personal information that I wouldn't want. I don't know if you get a channel or something.
I don't know
what
the way the law works with that is, I can't be held responsible for gathering your personal information. However, if I publish your information online, then it's a crime. Or if I try to use it for my own nefarious gain.
Are you saying if you recorded me giving my personal information,
in a
like
public
address,
lobby,
in like that, and so you would not put that online?
I would not do that. No. Yes, sir.
I got you.
Okay, so I can't do that.
Just want to say my camera cut off, but I do have body camera footage of a longer conversation with this police officer. But I can't get the image to upload currently onto my computer. When I have it, I'll post it for you all to see. It's a pretty interesting question I ask him. And once again, thanks for watching.